Hello, I'm Dango Rose. Welcome to the Mountaineer Podcast, where everybody's listening. The Mountaineer brings you the latest news of the Peak-to-Peak region, in print, online, through our podcast, social media, and special publications. Now, listen in to the latest news of the area with our local journalists.
Kindness is the way. Day of Silence for LGBTQ plus awareness at NMSHS. By Mindy Leary. Covered in Nederland. Published in the April 18, 2024 edition of the Mountaineer, found on page 10. Read by Jamie Lammers. Nederland Middle-Senior High School, NMSHS, has raised the bar of awareness for LGBTQ+, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, queer or questioning, and more youth by holding the opportunity for students to participate in the National Day of Silence, held on April 12, 2024, organized by diversity and Spanish teacher Lori Kinczel. During the morning announcements, Kinczel invited students to join the event in the cafeteria. Kindness is the way, and we are asking you all to be kind and to support each other as we know Nederland can do. Around 40 students chose to attend the event and stood in a circle as Kinczel instructed how to participate in this silent protest. The Nederland Middle High School students who opted to participate were given a small piece of paper that read, "I'm staying silent on GLSEN's, Gay, Lesbian, and Straight Education Network, Day of Silence. It's a national youth movement highlighting the silencing and erasure of LGBTQ+ people at school." Nearly 4 in 5 LGBTQ+ students don't see positive LGBTQ+ representation in their curriculum. Nearly 9 in 10 experience verbal harassment, and almost a third miss school for feeling unsafe or uncomfortable. But together, we can break the silence, making our school more inclusive for all. Join me by texting SILENCE to 21333 or visiting glsen.org/Day of Silence. Think about the voices you are not hearing. If their teacher were to call on them, Kinczel instructed them to show the card and remain silent unless absolutely necessary. At the end of the day, the students met to break the silence. Kinczel reported that some of the students in the group identify as LGBTQ+, and some are allies, but everyone knows someone in the community. Queer kids don't feel safe, Kinczel lamented. Freshman Evelyn Leary said she has witnessed discrimination in the past towards the LGBTQ+ community. She said, "I think the Day of Silence is a good thing for this school." Kinczel said different schools do it in different ways. There are so many ways to protest. Silence can be so powerful. It can affect everyone in the room. Kinczel was asking the students to think critically on how they can affect positive change. One example was to be kinder to someone they had overlooked or mistreated. The National Day of Silence in 2024 was observed everywhere on April 12th. Millions of people across universities, workplaces, and sporting events participated by remaining silent to raise awareness about the challenges faced by LGBTQ+ youth. The campaign, which originated in 1996, aims to shed light on the daily silencing experienced by LGBTQ+ students and has grown significantly over the years. Participants often wear tape over their mouths or display X's on their hands to symbolize their commitment to breaking the silence together at the end of the day. The Day of Silence was created by a University of Virginia student named Maria Polzetti. She felt that LGBTQ+ youth were being silenced and ignored by parents and school administrators, and that no one was listening to their concerns and complaints. Inspired by this, Maria created the Day of Silence as a one-time event held during the university's LGBTQ+ Pride Week. She believed the day would promote awareness amongst those who might not have been tuned into these issues by surrounding them with a silence they couldn't help but notice. For more information, visit https://nationaltoday.com/national-day-silence. Many students have been discriminated against, mistreated, assaulted, and even murdered. This February, a group of children in Oklahoma murdered a Choctaw non-binary student, Nex Benedict, they, them. Nex died following a physical assault from other students, resulting in severe injuries that were not immediately addressed. Instead of supporting Nex, Owasso High School sent them home bloodied and bruised without notifying police or seeking urgent medical attention, which led to their death the following day. Taken from https://www.glsen.org/news/next-should-be-alive. On February 8th, 16-year-old non-binary Oklahoma resident Nex Benedict died a day after being attacked and assaulted in their school bathroom. Rest in power, Nex. Nex was connected to the Choctaw tribe. Nex enjoyed drawing, reading, and playing video games. Nex loved their cat Zeus. Nex should be alive. The murder of Nex Benedict is devastating. In 2023, at least 500 anti-LGBTQ+ bills were introduced in state legislatures, according to data from the American Civil Liberties Union. The organization is currently tracking more than 480 bills that restrict LGBTQ+ rights in the 2024 legislative session. Prejudice, violence, and hatred persist in schools and workplaces, calling attention to the ongoing need for increased awareness to combat discrimination. By uniting in our efforts, we can work towards creating an environment where all voices are heard and valued. In a move to counteract the surge in anti-LGBTQ+ legislation, GLSEN, the leading national organization advocating for safe and inclusive schools for LGBTQ+ youth, has announced a significant shift in its annual Day of Silence event. Traditionally observed as a silent protest against LGBTQ+ discrimination and bullying, this year's event transformed into the Day of No Silence, calling on advocates, students, educators, and allies to actively speak out against the wave of exclusionary policies sweeping across the nation. The participation of NMSHS in the Day of Silence demonstrates a commitment to promoting inclusivity and supporting LGBTQ+ youth. By raising awareness and fostering dialogue, events like these play a crucial role in creating a more accepting and supportive environment for all students. As Kinczel aptly stated, I want you to think about why you're you. How do you expand your thoughts to be the best you can be? In embracing this mindset, students can continue to advocate for positive change and amplify the voices of those who have been silenced for too long.
And that's it for our show. Subscribe online to get more access to more news, weekly updates to our community calendar, and a link to our YouTube channel by visiting themountaineer.com. Be sure to use the coupon code PODCAST when subscribing for a 10% discount, only available to our listeners. If you are in the local Peak-to-Peak area, be sure to pick up a print edition of The Mountaineer at a local business. I'm Dango Rose. Thank you for listening.